I accidentally just whistled, so hopefully you guys did not hear that. All right, let me pull up the chats here. I accidentally just. All right, cool. So I got Twitch pulled up. Now we're just waiting on YouTube to do its thing. All right, waiting. Are we live yet? Okay, I saw that we're live on Twitch, but I haven't seen. I think YouTube just pulled up here. So wait for that to pull up here as well, so that we can start the stream here. All right, so I think we're live on both sides. What's up, everybody? How are you guys all doing today? Also, my camera looks a little crooked. I don't know why it's like that. Let me see if I can adjust it. I'm also sitting really, really lower. All right. More. Yeah, so what's up, everybody? How are you guys all doing? It's been a while since I've, talked to you guys or even seen you guys, because I didn't stream on Saturday. I didn't tell you guys either. I don't know. Give you guys a little bit of heads up. What's up, Ace and Ace too? Or should I say Alec? How you doing? What's up, Alec and Ace? How you doing? Also, if anybody is tuning in, if you guys want to watch on Twitch, I am going to be trying to stream a little bit on Twitch too. So a few things I want to talk about, which this might not be, big streamed or anything like that. Might not even be a super long stream. But one thing I want to let you guys know, I kind of changed up the scenery. That is one reason why I didn't stream on Saturday either, because I was trying to figure out how I wanted my setup to look. And you guys know that the last few times I've been using the green screen, or I have the green screen set up. The issue with that is that it was kind of just in the middle of the room. So I was trying to figure out the best way to have a setup where I can have the green screen up and still be able to have enough room to move and to do VR stuff, and to also, not have it take up my whole entire room. So I am in a corner of my office. I am, if I show you guys, there is a little wall here. Literally a wall here, and then I have my desk kind of pushed off away from the wall itself. So like I said, I have enough space to do some stuff. So that's one reason why I didn't stream or do anything on Saturday. The second reason is, so the last few times I've been streaming, and this isn't because of you guys or anything like that, but I've been realizing the numbers have been kind of down a little bit. So I've been sitting back and thinking what I want to do with streams, whether I want to do more of them, do less of them, focus on content and shorts. There's a lot of stuff that have been going on in the behind the scenes. And currently where I'm kind of sitting at right now is I might cut back on doing streams. I've been thinking one of these weeks, maybe this week, maybe next week, maybe, I don't know yet. I haven't really thought about this. But one of these weeks, I think I'm going to try doing a week where I might stream only once or twice. And then the rest of the week, I focus on making better videos and get the engagement. Because I've been doing some research, and some people are saying that, the more you stream, the more eyes you get, or whatever the case being. But also on YouTube, if it's kind of like an offline thing. So while you're streaming, the only people that will generally see it is your audience themselves. Unless I have it where if I had it Minecraft title or something like that, then people can find it through the live tab. But generally not a lot of people do it that way. They either will get recommended or they will find a certain way to find it. So I'm kind of at a stalemate of, do I want to cut back on the streams and make it once, and then just focus on making the one or two streams really, 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 really good and entertaining and fun and just a super, super great time? Or do I want to still stream on YouTube, but move more of my focus to streaming on Twitch and trying to grow that audience a little bit for streaming? Because I know with Twitch, since the platform is mainly developed on streaming and that's all you're really seeing, it's a little bit easier for, I don't want to say easier, but there's a lot more chances of you actually having a bigger audience on Twitch than it, like with streaming, than it is on YouTube. With YouTube, you have to kind of do a bunch of stuff in order for it to happen. So that's kind of like where I'm sitting right now. Is do I want to stream almost every single day and keep trying to grow that way and just stream for the fun of it? Or do I want to cut back on the streams and make the 1 or 2 streams that I do really entertaining? Or the third option is still do my Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday streams, but I focus mainly on... Also, hopefully my internet's not messing up. I was having some internet issues earlier, so I'm hoping that does not mess up. But to mainly do my Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday streams, but instead of focusing heavily on making sure the YouTube one is categorized, that I focus on Twitch. I don't know. If you guys have any feedback on that, let me know. But I've been kind of thinking, since YouTube is more devolved on the videos and the shorts, this is generally what brings you impressions and brings eyes to your channel. Streams can, but there's a lot more stuff that you have to do with streams and stuff. So that's kind of one reason why I haven't posted the last 4 days, because I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with the channel. If I want to keep trying to stream and putting a lot of 2 to 3, 4 hours into streams and them not really, I guess, getting the channel more up there, where with the video it might have that chance or whatever. But yeah, so that's one reason why I haven't been doing a didn't stream Saturday, and why I've been kind of quiet to myself. Also, what up, Slurpee? What up, Haz? How you doing? Hey, Brady, sorry I'm late. I was watching my dad burn stuff, and I was about to watch the South Park creators talk about season 19. Well, how was that? Hopefully you're excited for the stuff that they're bringing on season 19. For me, YouTube, if you get big with content, streams will be easier. Yeah, and I'm going to go back and talk about that again, because there's a reason why I'm thinking about changing it to 1 day. But I got stressed out during class today, and I don't know why. Well, hopefully you're feeling better, and that, you're not as stressed as I am, which I'll talk here in a little bit about that as well. But I love your streams because we get to talk to you, but Twitch could be a hot switch. I guess I'll talk about that real quick. I don't think I will go full-time on Twitch. Twitch is still a platform that I think is too vague. You can lose your account just like that, where YouTube, generally, you have to have your 3 strikes first, where with Twitch, I don't like the fact that if you mess up, it's an automatic thing. Another thing is, with YouTube, the audience that you're building with the content and the shorts that you're posting, those people are going to be more willing to watch your channel, where when you're streaming on Twitch, it's all to the algorithm and people hopefully finding your streams. That's kind of why I also don't like Twitch. But I don't think I'd go for a full switch. It just might be, if I keep doing Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, I might try to do some stuff to kind of leverage the Twitch stream a little bit more, rather than trying to focus heavily on trying to leverage the YouTube one. You can do shorts and videos on YouTube and stream on Twitch. The only thing is, I want you to get big, but then I couldn't talk to you, and I would get left behind, and you would only talk to big and important people. Yeah. So I don't think of that. So I'm gonna talk about kind of why I'm switching this mindset up and trying to. It's gonna be some testing. So I don't want to get in everybody's heads that I'm fully quitting streaming or anything like that. Like, I'd still plan on streaming. It just might not be every single day or anything like that. It might just be like certain types of things. So one of the reasons why I'm thinking about deciding what I want to do with streams, whether that be 1 day, whether that be 2 days, whether that be still keeping it and trying some different stuff out. One of the reasons is I've gotten to the point on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, I've just like, I got to stream. I got to stream no matter what. I got to stream. And I kind of get to that point where I feel bad if I don't stream. And as me, I want to make sure that the content I'm putting out is really, really good. So I feel like with it being every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, I'm not really putting in the energy to implement them doing better. I just feel like, for example, you guys can see the title is just "Where Have I Been?" or the thumbnail is just nothing. There's some days where I have a thumbnail and I have a title and I have a concept, and then other times it's nothing. So that's one reason, is that I kind of feel like I'm forcing myself to do it rather than just sitting down and having fun. So that's one reason why that I'm debating what I want to do. The second reason is kind of more mentally me than anything else. So recently I've been going through a lot. Like, it's nothing like bad within like me and Emma's relationship or anything like that. It's just more of behind the scenes stuff. So you guys can tell I've been working on the content, trying to make the content better. I've been trying to figure out shorts a little bit more. But the biggest issue that I'm having with YouTube, for example, is that a lot of the times your streams don't get promoted as much as like a video or a short does. I could post a video and it gets, 100, possibly almost 100 views. I might get 3 or 4 subs, and it might get a lot of impressions. And then I might post a short and it might do, very well. I might get some subs off it. I might get some more eyes on the channel, whatever. But then I stream for, let's say, 2 hours, and we're down to only 5 people that generally watch. It gets kind of in my head, and then I kind of beat myself up. But that's not the reason why. The main reason that I've been kind of like iffy on what I want to do, and just me not feeling excited about content, like the last 4 days, I'll be honest, I haven't done crap. Yesterday, was probably my very productive day, and I didn't really do much for YouTube. I did more of some idea planning. Like, I came up with 4 ideas that I want to try. I got some new stuff that I want to do for the second channel as well. But the major thing is that I've just gotten to the point where I just don't feel motivated to make videos or to stream or to make shorts. And like I said, it's not because of the content itself. It's more of because of an outside thing. So I've talked about this a few times on stream. If none of you guys know, I have major debt. Like, I'm in debt, and that's been eating me alive. And I don't make hella good money. I don't make enough. I make barely enough right now to cover half of my bills. And that's just because the job I work at, it's commission. So in the winter, we're really, really slow and we don't make much. So in that moment, I should have taken time to find something else that I can make more. We're slowly starting to get into the busier time, but I want to focus more on trying to have money where I'm not making that my focus, because with YouTube, with other things that I'm, trying to work on or try to figure out, like, I want to make a podcast that's just me. I got a podcast that I was working with a few of my friends. I haven't done that in a while. The second channel has been neglected. The main channel hasn't been dropping much content. And that's just because I've been so focused on, I have to do this thing, or I have to start doing this thing to make more money so that I can get out of debt, where it drags me and makes me unmotivated to actually make fun content and do fun things. So I'm adjusting that. I'm working on that right now. That's my main goal, to find something where I can make enough money that my debt and stuff is not in my mind 24/7. And I can do YouTube, and I can do podcasts, and I can do whatever I feel like doing, just because I feel like I want to take an adventure in that. But that's been killing me. That, honestly, there's some nights I've barely sleep. I've gotten highs because I'm stressing about it. That's how bad it's gotten. So that itself also leads to me in my content, because before, if you guys been watching the channel for a while, I've always been like, hey, let's stream, let's have fun. Or I've been like, oh, I want to try this idea. I'd make the video and I would do it and I would have fun, and it'd always just be a blast. But since, like, me trying to, like, be like, okay, what could I do to make some extra cash? What could I do to help pay my debt and my bills and all this stuff? And it's just been eating me alive. So my new goal is to find something that will cover that, so that I'm able to focus on other outsources that I want to try doing, rather than just being like, oh, I want to do YouTube because I can make millions of dollars, or I can make tons of money. So that's one reason why that I've been kind of the last few days not really doing much, because I've just been super stressed. I've been like I said, I've been itchy. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but I got like little bumps, little hives, because I've just been stressing. So that's one of the major things, because recently I feel like I've been feeling like I have to stream because I could make some extra cash, and then that will help me. But it shouldn't be like that. I should be able to jump on, have a good time, be able to create some fun moments with you guys and just make good content. Like my goal in life is to be my own entrepreneur. I want to be able to do my own thing, be my own boss. Now, I want to start a production company. With the production company, I want to run YouTube channels. I want to run a successful podcast or a few successful podcasts, but also be able to afford or be able to fund movies or TV shows or just, whatever fun projects I want to do. And I can't really do that because I've been stressed about so many other stuff, and I haven't been able to do my my adventures or stuff like that. So that's kind of my mindset right now. I'm trying to refix that, and then once I do want to try to do a little bit more with production side of things and get more into video editing and all that stuff. Brady, I'm still gonna watch. If you don't have a good thumbnail, I just enjoy watching and talking. Yeah, for YouTube, you have to have like ads to get ad revenue. Yeah, I get ad revenue. It's just like sometimes it's a little bit iffy on what it is. What's for dinner? I had chicken balls. Don't think I've ever heard those two sentences or those two words in a sentence, but I bet they were delicious chicken balls. What did I have for dinner actually? I had a fajita chicken bowl. That's what I had. Being small is more fun because you can get experience. But if you're big, I can't even read today. But if you're big, if you do even a single thing wrong, you're canceled or you lose lots of fans. Okay, I was very confused on what happened there. Looking good in those glasses. Yeah, these are actually blue light glasses. These aren't like prescription or anything like that. I do want to get a pair prescriptions like these because I do feel like they look good on me. What do you guys feel, chat? You guys think these look good on me? But yeah, those feet pictures on Discord, yeah, I'm still waiting, Ace, for you to pay me on those. For example, what happened to Kawhi? Fake allegations were released and people believe the fake victims, and Kawhi nearly got his YouTube career ruined. Yeah, there's definitely vagueness between being popular and not being, or being popular and doing certain stuff. That's kind of why, like, I feel like a lot of big YouTubers, they don't interact with their fans privately, because if they react with their fans privately, then it could lead to some stuff. Definitely if it was not anything negative or anything positive or, anything, it could still be used against you. But, at the end of the day, too, it's always good to have, a group of people that will know, hey, no. And, if you have these sense of, because there are a lot of YouTubers that are still huge to this day and they've never been into allegations. It's just one of those things that it happens and you just got to either leave it and hope that it kind of goes under the rug, or, sadly show that nothing was wrong. And that's just the society we live in nowadays. Leggett Studio, yes. And if you guys came in, I think it was Monday's stream, I talked about, so I came up with this idea and I asked you guys, I think we had maybe 4 or 5 people in the stream at the time. I thought of this really cool idea where, I don't know if any of you guys know of like channels on YouTube that, ghost hunt for a living. Well, I was sitting there and I was thinking, what if I found a haunted house or a haunted location and I bought it and I made that my YouTube studio? And with that, I could also do paranormal group ghost hunts in my building. And I think that'd be fun. Members can get it for free. We'll pay for them to come on down and they can go ghost hunting with us and maybe be in a video. Or we could have people that want to just pay and be in a video. That's one of the projects I want to do. But like I said, I kind of got to restructure my mind and get back to the point where I'm having money come in where I'm not focusing on hey, let's make a ton of money so that I can do more fun stuff. No, I want to focus on the stuff. That's what I want to focus on. But my mind just like, yo, Brady, you got like this amount in debt and you got to pay for that. And then I'm stressed. But yeah, I want to buy, this is like one of my ideas. I want to buy a haunted building and I want to convert it into a YouTube studio. And I think it'd be fun because you guys get to see me when I'm live or when I'm doing something for a video and something happens. I think it'd be really fun to watch my reaction, go, oh my God, did you guys see that door crash or that door close? So yeah, that's one of the things I would love to do. Being a full-time YouTuber or streamer can be expensive, especially because you're a small streamer. Yeah, that is a sucky thing about being smaller. But it's a thing. It's a thing that, like, for me, I've been doing this for years, and I've never really looked at it as the money. Like, if I'm being honest, I actually got paid back in 2014 and 2015 when they actually started to do AdSense. And that was when you actually had to have like a third-party company work with you, because AdSense was so vague and you really didn't make much. So you had to work with a third-party company to help you get promoted and do more stuff with them so that you can make more money and grow a lot quicker. And the company I used to work with, I probably made maybe $2, $3. Like, AdSense was nothing back then. And I met a few people through that system. You guys won't know him, but I met this guy named Fat Wolf. We're still friends. We still sometimes will talk. And then I met this guy named, I was trying to remember his original name, but it's like Health Trench or something like that on Twitch now. I'll have to double check on that, but I met 2 people through that. We made some videos together, and I grew. But I never really got paid in that initial like thing. And then they changed the requirements, and I was kicked out of it. But once I got reapplied into the thing, I was making a little bit more money this time around than I was the last time. But that also was when my channel was doing fairly well. And that also was like, I was in a mindset completely different than what I was. You know, I wasn't stressed about money. I was just like, what could I do video-wise and make fun videos? Like, I was making videos with friends. I was making videos that I really wanted to see happen. And now I'm just like, oh, I'm just stressed. Like, I almost thought about canceling the stream again today because I've just been all over the place. But it was weird because I went down, and I don't know if any of you guys do this, but I totally recommend that you guys do this. If you guys are ever like stressed or worried about something, sit somewhere. It can be in a dark room. It can be in a lit room where nothing around you. Have literally nothing. Just sit there. I don't know what it is, but it literally works. I was stressed out. I was tired. I was exhausted. I didn't want to do anything. I went and sat downstairs, and I just talked to myself. Don't laugh at me, okay? This is what happened. I talked to myself, and I de-stressed myself, and I feel better. I feel more energized. So I want to try to do that a little bit more, but it does make you feel a little bit better because instead of worrying about your phone, worrying about, you know, a school project or doing, like, just worrying, you have time to let your mind just be like whatever it wants to do. And then you can, like, relax and open up your mind a little bit more. Yeah, who knows? Like that, like I said, that is my goal. I want to be able to, even if it's not a haunted area, I do want to make a studio. That's for sure. That's like something I want to do because there are sometimes when I have my studio inside my house, I feel like I get a little bit more lazy because I see my bed. I'm like, man, that bed looking mighty, mighty nice. I might go lay on it for a little bit. So that's kind of one reason why I'm like, I want to have an office. I'm a child. I have to have a parental gardener. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I did. No, I'll be honest. It'll be a while. It will be a while before I even consider getting a studio. Like I said, I have no money right now. No spare money, I guess is the best way to say it. But it'll be a while. Unless like my channel just some odd reason, like when I'm sleeping blows up and I'm making tons of money. I think that will be the only thing. But yeah. Hello, Brady. How's it going? Also, what's on the menu for dinner? Well, I had a chicken fajita bowl for dinner. It was good. We get these like, if you guys know what TV dinners are, it's like a TV dinner, but not like a TV dinner. It's a TV bowl, I guess is the best way to say it. Oh, it's fire. I love it. It's so good. It has protein in it, and I just love eating it. It's my favorite. There's also a noodle. It has noodles and then like a hot sauce type dressing and meatballs. I don't know what that one's called, but that one's so good. If it's in like 3 years, I can. Well, the goal is to keep working on my channel. And that's another thing, which I'll talk about here in a sec. I want to continue reading the chat and just make sure that I read anything that might be important That's a bit threatening sounding to me. It always is threatening. What up, JJ? How you doing? Welcome on into the stream today. We should make a fundraiser for Braddy. I will talk about that too. Anyways, so before I talk about that, so one of the things that I've been thinking about is not completely cutting out streaming, but to focus more on my shorts and my my videos. Because if you guys notice, the last few times that I've been posting my like content on my channel, the videos have gotten a little bit better. One of the videos in particular, it was the Simon Says video, that had over 50% of you guys and anybody else that came across that video literally watching almost the whole entire stream. So that's one of my better videos. And I want to try to do a little bit more like that, where they're more story, they're more entertaining. But I'm not trying to just like post a video and just to post a video. I'm trying to make those a little bit better. Same with the streams. I'm trying to make the streams a little bit better. That's kind of one reason why I'm thinking about doing maybe not not Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Maybe making it every Saturday, or I do Monday and Saturday. I don't know. I'm still kind of like contemplating it. But yeah, so that video, it has over 149 views, 15 likes, but it had an average of 50. And that was the first video that I technically did like a form of storytelling throughout it, or I made like a structure throughout it, and it did fairly good. So that's something that I want to do a little bit more with my videos as well. But yeah, with videos, I'm trying to make them more story and structured. With shorts, I'm gonna probably do shorts more in I'll have my funny moments or my promotions to my videos, but I'm gonna do like mini series for each for like certain things. Like for one of them here, I'll read you one of my shorts that I have planned, and I was gonna record it today, but kind of felt a little bit under not excited. So for example, one of the series I have is what it would look like if you were in a game. So for the one I was thinking of is no, I read the wrong one. That was what would I do if I was in game? I read the one above it, which is what it looks like when you play VR, because I always wonder what it looks like when you're playing VR. So I thought I'd make a video on that. And then the one under that is I'm going to do like a mini series on that, where it's like, what would I do if me physically was in like a certain game? So I'm going to do stuff like that for shorts. And I got some other stuff for shorts that I want to try doing as well. All right, let me talk about the GoFundMe, because this is actually something that I thought about doing as well. So for the GoFundMe, I thought about doing this multiple times. I thought about doing, because like I said, I do want to make a studio, and I thought about doing a GoFundMe, but the GoFundMe would work different, because I was like, well, if I make a studio, if I do a GoFundMe, I want to use that money that I make from the GoFundMe to fund a project. So, for example, if we made like 20K, I would take that 20K and invest it into either someone's project or something else. Like, that's kind of something that I was thinking about doing, is like, because my goal with the studio is to have my channels, my podcast, and then maybe like bring in like some movies and some TV shows and other like fund some other people's projects as well. So it'd be like me investing into people's stuff. So that was something I was thinking about doing a GoFundMe for, is kind of like starting the flow of money and trying to get that going. Then the other thing I was thinking about doing is just doing maybe like a merch drop, and doing like whatever amount of money we can make from that merch drop will count as that GoFundMe thing. Because the only thing I don't really like about the GoFundMe stuff is that like you're having to donate me money, and if I don't deliver on like what I'm promising, then I kind of feel like I duped at you guys on something. Where if I were to do like a merch drop, or like I give you an item, or you guys pay for this item, you guys get the item, at least you guys got something from it. Instead of like something like if I can't promise, or we spend most of the money and then we're kind of just like screwed. So that's kind of like what I've been thinking about. So I don't know yet. I thought about it multiple times about doing a GoFundMe, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, I was trying to find this comment because I saw Asset. I want another attempt at the backpack series. So that's a great thing, because I actually was looking at that, a great question, or a great statement, I guess. I actually have been looking at some old videos and seeing like what I could do. Because like I said, so with the backpack series, for example, I'm trying to make the videos story structured or in a structured way. And the reason that the backpack series just stopped and I didn't do any more of the backpack series was mainly because I had no clue what to do with that after the first episode. Like, I just didn't know. Should I go and find a village? Should I go and do this? Should I go and do that? So that is one thing that I've been looking at as a series to bring back. I just got to kind of figure out how I want to do it. So I might try to find like some YouTube channels online or on YouTube that kind of do like series-based stuff like that, so I can try to make it like that. Because like I kind of want each episode to have like a big goal at the end, and we strive to finish that goal. Sorry, I just looked over and I was like glitching all over the place, so I was making sure that we weren't lagging or anything like that. But yeah, that's kind of like one reason that I haven't done or brought back the Living Out of the Backpack series, is that I just really haven't thought about what I wanted to do with that. I gotta remember, because I think it's still on this computer that I stream on, and this computer won't run games. I don't know what's been going on, but it won't run games. So yeah. But another project I'm working on is, if you guys are subscribed to the second channel, I do want to bring back the podcast that I was doing with my friend. It was called Post Nut Podcast is what we called it. But I kind of came up with a better name for it. I was thinking of calling it I'm trying to remember if it was a Shatcast, or if it was the Pod Shedder. I think it was the Shatcast is what I was going to call it. And I was thinking about doing the whole podcast in a shed or like a shack. But I don't have a shed or a shack, so I have to put that one on hold. But once I kind of get that, then I think I'm going to bring that one back, because we could technically keep doing that podcast. But the thing with that podcast is that trying to get all three of us together and not have like a designated area where everything's already set up or something set up, it does take some time to get everything set back up. Where if I had like an already designated area, I could set that up. I want to start doing more things with comics and animations, or maybe even art commissions for free. Well, commissions, you wouldn't be doing that for free, wouldn't that? Because commissions would be them doing payments. But yeah, I mean, go for it, try it. The best word of advice I could say for that is just try it. I mean, get some feedback, just practice. You know, if something's not good, practice with that. Try to improve. Like right now, I'm trying to improve on making my videos better, structured, a lot more views, a lot more entertaining. That's my main focus with videos. So you just got to find something, just work on it. So if you're not great at comics or writing comics, figure out what's the best ways to write better comics. Maybe your drawing's not good on comics. Well, practice drawing. Maybe your comics aren't as interesting. Work on trying to make them more interesting. That's what I would say. Let's pray to get Braddy and Mr. Beast will come 100% totally. I don't know about that one, but maybe one day. Maybe one day we can get the Mr. Beast. Or, who knows, maybe one video just pops off one day and I become bigger than Mr. Beast. You gotta just keep your hopes up. Make me mod or I'll eat you. Now, I will be so hungry, I will also eat Halo and Ace. Hey, maybe I want you to eat me, okay? I don't taste good, and you might pass out. Brady, what about the PS? What about the PS? I don't know what we're talking about with the PS. What's PS? Is that PlayStation? We're talking about Patty Satty. Brady, what are your thoughts on the new Mario? I actually have not seen the new Mario movie. I've been kind of like I talked up at the beginning. I've been kind of structured on money right now, so I really haven't been able to put money into anything. Pay attention to me, Brady. You're ignoring me. Read my comments now. I just did. Brady, if you move to the UK, I got arcades for myself in a gaming setup. Well, I don't think I'll be moving to the UK anytime soon. But if I do, I'll definitely let you know, Ace. But I never really do animation, so I want to try it. Hey, I mean, go for it. There's nothing wrong with trying. Like right now, I've been working on trying to learn more about storytelling and stuff, but I also been trying to work on like After Effects and learning more with After Effects so I could do more fun, effecty type stuff with my videos and stuff. Because I was kind of excited. Yes, the last video I posted, which was the tied up hardcore Minecraft. In that video was where I kind of was like testing more stuff, and the intro, I don't know how you guys felt about the intro on the last video, but I personally really liked the intro on the last video. I don't know if you guys did, but me, I enjoyed creating it. I enjoyed making it. It was just a blast. And if you guys did enjoy it, then I want to do more stuff like that. That's something that I definitely want to try doing in the future. But I want to, like, I'm trying to learn some stuff, trying to look at what's working, what's not working, and trying to adjust with that. What up, J Pro? How you doing, man? I've been pretty good. A little bit under the weather, not sick-wise, but mentally, I've just been beating myself up with. Like, the last 4 days, I wanted to record and edit and do a lot for the channel, and I didn't do any of it. I've just been kind of, I don't know, I've just been kind of not myself lately, and I've just been trying to get back into that. And I think the main issue with it is the fact that I'm in debt and I don't have much money. So I feel like once I get that situation figured out, I also feel like streams will be a little bit more entertaining. Because like I said, I've been just extremely stressed about that I haven't been able to focus on just trying to make the streams more fun. Like, I have ideas that I want to try doing, and I haven't been able to do them just because I've just been like stressed and not really been able to kind of think about what I want to do. Not good at animations because of shaky hands. Yeah, art, when it comes to drawing and like even using hand drawing with like a pencil and then drawing with like on a tablet, it does definitely take time. Definitely if you're used to drawing on paper and then you go from paper to a tablet, it definitely does take some time to get used to. And it comes down to the drawing tablet as well, because I have three different tablets. I have one without a screen, one with a screen, but it's a small one, and then I have like a $600 drawing tablet, which I haven't used in a while, but I definitely want to use it. Freddie, will you be playing a game this stream, or will you just be chatting with? I think I'm just going to do a little bit of a chat stream today, just because I wanted to kind of give you guys wanted to fill you guys in what was going on with me the last few days and kind of what the plan is for moving forward. Because I was going to start at 7, which I was going to include gaming. And then I kind of was like not mentally able to get myself to sit down and stream. Like, I sat there for an hour trying to make a thumbnail, and then I did like 20 minutes into that hour, and I was just like, frick it. I'm not doing it. I'm not streaming, but not working on the thumbnail. So I just thought today I'll just sit here, kind of give you guys a reason why I haven't been able to sit down or why I haven't streamed Saturday and why stuff hasn't really been dropping on the channel as much as I want to. Because I want to get back to the point where I was at 2020, where I was dropping a video like almost, not every single day, but where I'm back into the grind of dropping videos. And I want to have more fun with the content creation. So my main focus, like I said, is getting back to trying to post more videos. That and shorts. I want to try to get a little bit more shorts out. But my main goal is to post more videos because that will bring more people into the channel, and then that will fluctuate the streams as well. Another thing I might try doing before I make my final decision, not my final decision, but before I do my test, is I might try to post a short or a few shorts before I start streaming. That way we get impressions to the channel, then they might want to come out and check out the streams. Because one thing I'm trying to get myself used to is when it comes to streaming on YouTube, it's mainly the audience that you already have. And when I'm unactive for a while, or I stream one day and then I don't stream another day, and then I do stream, but it's only for an hour, a lot of people kind of like don't show up as much. So I'm trying to just focus mainly on trying to figure out what people are liking and what I should keep doing, trying to build upon that. And right now, I just feel like my mindset just overall right now is just kind of all over the place. So I'm just trying to trying to get better at that. I'm trying to get back to getting some better sleep, trying to get better at not using my phone as much, because sometimes when I use my phone, I go into a deep, not like deep sadness or anything, but I go into a deep, like, oh, I'm on TikTok for 2 hours and I don't need to be on TikTok for 2 hours. Like today, I was on my phone for 3 hours, which I could have used for anything else. So yeah, that's one thing I'm trying to work on, is trying to get back into the grind of doing YouTube and enjoy it and stuff. So like I said, like with streaming again, what I might try doing is trying to figure out ways to kind of fluctuate on Twitch a little bit more, and then taking that and trying to do more streams and stuff. Which also, I guess I should talk about this too. If I cut it down to maybe 2 days or even 1 day, what I might even do is just do like whatever we feel like doing. So like reviewing, we can do maybe like 20 minutes. We do reviews on your guys' videos, or if you guys want me to check out a video on the internet or wherever, then we could do that. We could play like certain games. We could do like, there's going to be more fluctuation what I can do. Cause like I said, I feel like when I do Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and I don't kind of have it planned out, then I just kind of just willy-nilly. And the other thing too is like, since I work a full-time job, and I come home, sometimes I'm tired and I just don't feel like trying to work on stuff. Or like on a Sunday, I'll have enough energy, and then Monday I don't work, and then I just don't have enough energy to do anything. So one of the things I hope is that I can grow the channel enough where, like I said, I can make this a full-time career and I don't have to worry about that. And the major thing is, like I said, is that I have to get back onto the grind of just making videos. Brady, I know you like toe. I like one toe, not toes, just one toe. Also, stop drinking apple juice. Save some for me. Hey, the apple juice was really delicious, and I drank it all. I'm sorry. So I can't save you any. I cannot save you any apple juice because I drank it all. Yeah. Also, so who wants to hear a fun story? I was on YouTube yesterday, and I was researching some video ideas and trying to come up with some stuff that I wanted to do and try some different stuff out. And there was something I saw which could change gaming in a negative light. Let me see if I can't pull. I got to remember what the video was titled. But basically, Activision is going to be trying something, or I think they already did, though. I think they dropped it already. But Activision is going to be trying something a little sleeky. They are adding like a pay-to-win system into DMZ, which is a game mode in the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It is like the extraction type games. I don't know if anybody plays extraction type games, but they're adding in skins that you can pay, like, let's say $20. And with that skin, it has a special perk. So, for example, you could pay $20 for a skin, and it will give you a free UAV every time you go into a new match in DMZ. So it kind of just, like, destroys everybody else, because everybody else could be just going in with nothing, and you come in with a UAV. So if that works, and that sticks around, and people just get to the point of being fine with that, we're probably going to see that in more games where people will just put certain special rewards behind, or special power-ups behind cosmetics, which honestly, I'm surprised that has not happened yet. I'm surprised Activision is actually, I'm surprised Activision's the one that's doing it. I'm surprised that EA's not the one that's doing it. And you know, if Activision's going to do it, EA's going to do it. And you know how much the market is owned by EA and Activision, which is also dumb because Activision is now owned by Microsoft. So you think Microsoft would nip that in the butt, but I guess not. I guess Microsoft is also just like, no, we're just going to do it. We're just going to drop this thing where half the people are going to be pissed off at us. I mean, and Microsoft is, you know, they're buying companies out, but they're not really doing the best. Like the new game that's supposed to come out, the Redfall game, that's been delayed twice now, supposedly. Because, like, I don't know if you guys saw the IGN gameplay that they posted about Redfall, but it did not have the best dislike ratio. It had, like, way more dislikes. It looked like if you handed your controller to your brother, your little brother, your sister, and they've never played a video game. That's what it literally looked like. Hey, Brad, can you watch some fan videos By the way, lately, most of my videos have been bloopers. So I won't be doing it today, Slurpee, just because I don't plan on streaming for much longer. Because I'm trying to restructure my sleep schedule and trying to get that all situated. But I didn't really have a complete plan for that today. But yeah, we could try to do a little bit more of that. I don't want to completely say it's going to be in every single stream or it's going to be every stream we're going to dedicate that to it. But I could probably do that in one of the next few streams. We could try to do some more fan reaction video type things because I'm still trying to debate. I'm still trying to debate what I want to do with Brady Lives. I have a few options I'm still debating on. I thought about doing a reaction channel or like more of a commentary reaction type channel for Brady Live. I've also thought about taking the podcast I've been trying to think about starting and just putting that on that and just deleting everything else that was on it. So I don't know. I'm kind of like debating what I want to do with that channel. I might keep it dormant until I figure that out, but that's something that I'm kind of thinking about right now. Where have I been, Retro? Depressed, I guess, is the word to say. Not really depressed, but I've just been mentally drained the last few days. I was planning on streaming Saturday, but then I just felt exhausted. And then Sunday, I actually got some work done, but I just didn't get any work done. So, you know, it's just one of those things. I've just been going through a lot and just trying to restructure it out and figure what I'm trying to do out. Kai Cent got banned on Twitch for showing kick shoes. He's going to be making a full move to kick any day now. Did he really get banned? I was wondering why I haven't seen him stream in a while, but also I don't think I'm on when he streams. Well, I'm going to be honest though. If they banned him, did they ban him? Yeah, I'm not seeing his account on here. I see a Devontae Kent. Wow, did they actually ban him? That's why I don't really like Twitch as much, because Twitch can just ban you for no reason. That's kind of why I wish YouTube would just fix their crap and make streams pop up everywhere or do something better with streams. Because like Twitch is just so, it's so vague. The fact that they do that for their biggest streamers is just kind of like kind of bad. Because here's the thing now. I know Kai is like a big streamer, but the issue is going to be a lot of his audience that watches on Twitch. So here's the thing about Twitch. Twitch has the audience. Like Twitch, the people that watch on Twitch love Twitch. Like they will literally watch on Twitch, and that will be what they watch on. Like people love Twitch, and they don't want to go to YouTube to watch Twitch streamers or to watch streams. They don't want to go to Kick. So Kai's gonna probably lose a decent amount of his followers, because not a lot of people are gonna want to go over to a full new platform that is not Twitch. They want to stick on something that they generally go, oh, I'm gonna click on Twitch and watch on Twitch. So the fact that Kai is now banned, and it could be vague, it could just be a few days banned. I don't know. Is it a perma ban? Does anyone know? Or is it just a few day ban? But I definitely feel, I know Aiden Ross, when he made the switch because he was banned, I know he brings in a lot, but he also is kind of dying off. You know, like I hear, like I've been hearing a lot of drama about Aiden Ross. But I guess Kai's kind of like, I don't want to say he's drama-y, but I'm just saying, I guess he does do some stuff that probably would rent a ban, but I don't know. He's going to be making a full move. Okay, I read that. Brady Live could be a channel where you do whatever the fans ask you live. You finish. I swear, you and Emily always want me to watch that. Yeah, like I said, the thing is, like, with YouTube, I had to be very cautious. You can't really do... Because, like, if I were to do, like, reactions to videos and stuff, that's going to get demonetized. And there's stuff that just sucks about YouTube, where on Twitch you can watch almost whatever. That's kind of why, like, I'm very, very cautious on the main channel, mainly. Like, if I had 3 channels and they were all bringing in money, I'd be a little bit more lenient on watching some stuff. But, yeah, with this just being my main channel that's monetized, I have to watch what I do. Now's the time to go on Kick, Braddy. Another thing is I get 100 subs. Oh, you just got 100 subs off of your shorts. I was trying to think of the word. I got a Discord channel that's dedicated to GoFundMe. I don't know why. Anyway, so let me continue to talk about this Kick thing. See, here's the thing is, I've been on Kick only a few times. I've never really like fully jumped onto Kick. But I don't think Kick is as big as it's going to be. I just don't think it's there yet. So I can get the fact of jumping on now and in the future probably having like a big amount of like viewers. But I also just don't see Kick being that big unless for slots. I just don't. Maybe with Kai and Aiden being on there and some big streamers being on there, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it being bigger than Twitch because there's just so much stuff that you can do on Kick that is not allowed on a lot of other platforms. And like there's supposedly a lot of porn on the platform, and that's really bad. But I don't know how the algorithm works on here either. Like if I stream on Kick, will I get like some viewers? You know what I mean? Or is it going to be like something where I'm going to have to grind in order to get viewers on there? Aiden Ross is not a bad guy. It's just that part of his streams gets clipped at the worst parts, and sometimes it's kind of controversial. See, here's the thing about Aiden Ross. I know like a lot of people go for him and other streamers that are context. But here's the thing that I personally think that he might not be the worst guy or a bad guy. I think personally, I don't think he should have a big platform. That's just me. Mainly because he's willing to show porn. YouTube's probably going to demonetize me now. He's willing to show the P word to people because his chat asked him to. I guess it's just he's more willing to do stuff just because his chat tells him to. But he showed P to his audience. He has scanned people in the past. He has what was the other thing that I'm trying to think of? He scanned people. He showed the P word. He showed the Super Bowl because he just did not care. He showed the Super Bowl, which is now going to cost him like $1 million. He was doing these like challenge videos where he was asking fans to do challenges for money, and some of those challenges were like peeing on people or something. That's just not someone I rather follow. Like I just feel like that's not something you should be doing. Even if it's for 20K, peeing on someone or doing something dangerously should not be a thing. So like I said, I don't watch Aiden Ross streams, but just the information that I pick up from like multiple people talking about him or just information I see on the platforms and stuff is that I just don't think Aiden Ross is, like I said, I don't think he's a bad guy. I just don't think he should be as big as he is because he's controversial in some of the stuff that he does. Like he's teaching young people, a lot of his audience is young, to do these certain things. And I just don't think that should be something that should be done. And I feel like that's one reason why he moved to Kick too, is because he could be willing to do that more. Dream was rumored to come to Kick. See, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's going to be rumored. But here's the thing still, is you can bring all these big streamers, all these big content creators to a platform, but that doesn't mean the platform's going to do well. You remember when Facebook made their own, or was it Facebook or was it Microsoft? What was the one that Ninja moved to? But do you guys remember when Ninja moved to that new platform that whatever it was that came out? And the platform died off and he lost half of his audience because he moved to a platform for money. In my opinion, I don't think people should move to a different platform for the money. I think they should move to a platform if that platform shows that it is growing. Like I'm on Kick right now and I see 590, I see 181. I see 4,000. I see 707. I see 2,594, 435, 188, 161, 131. That's just kind of unrecommended. So that, like I said, I don't know if that's just these people have been generally on here, if they have audiences that have come over from different platforms. I don't know. I would have to physically stream on here myself. But the biggest thing is like, there's nothing that's showing that the platform has like over that. And I know Adin Ross, he's had a few streams that have gotten a big amount. I don't know how much Trainwrecks gets, but that's just the thing is like you could have a decent amount of people come in here, but I just don't feel like I don't feel like it's gonna beat Twitch. And definitely it's got a lot of money behind it and you can make a decent amount from it, but with these streamers coming over here, it's gonna get to the point where they're either gonna be shut down because they're doing some stuff that they shouldn't be doing, or there's just gonna be something that has happened. I don't know if this is Aiden's account. I don't know if this is the one. It doesn't show any videos or clips or anything like that. So I don't know if this is his account. But if it is his account, he's only got 2,585 followers. I don't know if that's him or not. But if that is his account, then he doesn't really got a lot of followers. Put beer, Coke, and eggs on someone. No, he's done more than that. If that's just what you're saying is the worst that he's done. I saw a video where he like smashed he smashed his sister's, like he told someone to smash his sister's TV. And I've also saw him tell someone to like pee on his roommate or something like that. Or pee in a cup and then like do something like that. He has a check mark. Okay. It's just, what, do you know his name? I just want to get like I want to just get information because he's not live. So I can't really find his account. Because the only one I can find is, it has a picture of him, but it doesn't have a check mark next. Brady, right now, live on stream, send a message to Kick telling them you want to stream on their platform and see if they respond. They probably won't. And I'm pretty sure you can stream on a platform for free. I don't think it's an entry type, platform type thing. Yeah, but like I said, 10K to just do a challenge like that, it's kind of, for me, I rather not do something like that for 10K. It's not worth me just ruining a friendship with someone just for 10K. That's kind of dumb. Like, so I'm not saying you would do this, Retro, but I'm just going to say like you as an example. So you're telling me that you'd be willing for 10K to pee, like, for example, let's say pee on your mom. You'd be perfectly fine for that. Or you'd be completely okay to go into your best friend's bedroom and smash their TV or something for 10K. I mean, yeah, you could pay for a new TV, but that could ruin a friendship right there. That could ruin like a bond between two people. And not just that, but if they tell you to do something, I don't know, to me it's like I'm not going to be paid to do something stupid. That's just kind of dumb. I used a stream thing called Omelet Arcade, and it said, and go to say it's worse. I've heard about that a few times, but I haven't really done much. 10K is 10K. I can pay for my friend's TV after. See, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I mean, like, everybody's different. I mean, 10K is 10K for everybody, but in my opinion, 10K is nothing. I mean, yeah, that's 10K straight off the back. But for example, to someone else, like if someone were to pay me 10K and I were to do something live, then people are gonna just be, oh yeah, you're paid 10K to do this. And then you're just going to always be remembered as that. I don't know. To me, like 10K doing some stupid challenge, unless it's not too stupid, maybe. But to me, like, I don't know. I wouldn't go to a streamer, ask for 10K to do a stupid challenge, and then hope that I get 10K. That's just the thing I guess I wouldn't do. To 11K for you. Yeah, I'm not saying like everybody's going to be different. Everybody's going to Some people are going to be like, yeah, 10K is 10K. But in my opinion, you know, working, I mean, yeah, you do that once you get 10K. But what happens after you use that? Okay, you broke that TV. Let's say that's 5K, or let's say it's $500 for, or $600 for a new TV. So you get a new TV. Then, you know, yeah, you're only down like $950. But at the end of the day, unless you're actually using that money for something, it's most of the time it's just going to, you know, you could use it for bills and stuff. Yeah, that's good money. But in my opinion, I don't know, doing a challenge that's just kind of like, oh, yeah, do this stupid thing and I'll pay you 10K. Where I feel like for Mr. Beast, the reason, you know, he gives away so much money and his stuff is just like, you know, he challenges people and people do those challenges. And there's people that generally, so I guess my thing to say it is, if he really wanted to give money away, why doesn't he just give money away? Why does he have to have like these challenges where people pee on someone? I guess that's my thing. Like, to me, if someone was giving away money, I would just give it away for the bottom of my heart, being like, hey, you're a good, this person streams, whatever, here's 10K. Or, oh, you need 10K for your mom's surgery or something. Okay, here's 10K. I wouldn't make someone do a stupid challenge, but that's just me. Like I said, everybody's different. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try Twitch. Maybe I'll try Kick Out one of these days. I just don't. My biggest thing is, like, I feel like it's, I just feel like it's kind of one of those things that it's like, because I've seen a lot of platforms pop up. There's one that I almost switched to. I don't remember what it was, but it was by a Chinese juggernaut of a mobile game company. And I haven't heard anybody talk about that in a while. Also, let's use Rumble, for example. Rumble's another alternative website for like streaming, and I think they also do content creation. But Rumble's also not that big either. I guess not. I guess there are like some Rumble videos that have gotten like some decent views. I guess not. I guess Rumble. But also Rumble, I don't know. Rumble's probably, I don't know how they make their money, but maybe you get like decent views, but you don't make a ton of money off of it. I don't know. I don't know much about Rumble. I was just taking a guess because I haven't heard it. I was trying to see if there is a... There's not really any... So I'm on live with Rumble, and there's not really much that have live. Like, I'm on gaming. And it doesn't seem like a lot of people are watching any live. So for live streaming, Rumble would be crap. But for some other stuff, it looks okay. I don't know. Like I said, those two things are just kind of platforms I don't know. Brady, he gives his money away. Brady, what? I don't know if you're saying that about me, I give my money away, or you're saying he gives his money away. What was I doing? Oh yeah, let me do this real quick. Actually, I could do it this way. All right, I'm gonna end here in a few minutes, guys. What up, Ben? What's poppin', dog? Oh yeah, I saw his video. The one where he gives that impaired guy $5,000. But see, here's the thing, like, that's good. Like, I guess let me say this so that anybody that's reading what I'm saying wrong. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying he's a bad guy, and I'm not saying he hasn't donated in the past to people in that need it, or that he wants to donate it just because he wants to donate it. I'm just saying, like, I was saying more as a concept of the stuff that he was doing, not the donations itself. Like, to me, like I said, like, just another sidebar is that, like, I just feel like if you're going to donate to people, then, like, if you're going to do challenges, okay, it's whatever. I'm not saying anything about that, bad about that. I'm just saying, like, I know that he's done some weird stuff with that donation stuff, and I would not do that. Like, that's just kind of that. If you're gonna give money away for free, which at the end of the day, it's not really free, they still get taxed on that. So even if he sent, let's say, $5,000, he still has to pay taxes on that. So he has to pay more money to the taxes because you can't give it away for free. There's some weird stuff with giving money away, even cards and stuff. You still have to pay certain stuff. But yeah, what I was basically just saying is that he's done some stuff that has just correlated to me not maybe agreeing 100%. Like, not the fact that he was giving money away, but the fact that he's given money if they do this challenge. And a lot of the times the challenges were doing something that, is not something that should be done. Like, okay, walking in a room and throwing water on someone, that's not bad. But going in and throwing water and then breaking someone's wall or breaking someone's TV, that's why? You don't need to do that extra step if you're going to do that. It's more just to get entertainment out of you guys, and then, yeah, here's some extra money. But I don't know. Everybody, there's people that are going to like Adin Ross. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I just don't personally agree. I just don't watch his content. So what I know is what I know from just videos and other stuff that talk about it. And I just do the major thing I don't like about Adin Ross. And I feel like the only reason he mainly donate or gives money away is because it's to keep people to come back or whatever, to kind of get good publicity black. Because he's scammed his fans multiple times. He scammed his fans multiple times. It's not just once. It's not just twice. He scammed his fans multiple times. That's kind of why I also don't really like Logan Paul. He scammed his fans multiple times. That's why I don't like Jake Paul, because he scammed once you scam somebody, that's kind of where I draw the line. So, once you kind of scam somebody, just because you give money away doesn't mean it just doesn't show me that you're maybe not a full-on good person. If you're doing something so that you can make more money, that kind of is where I don't care anymore. No, I was talking about Adin Ross. Retro was we were talking about Kick, and then I said I feel like going over to Kick is not beneficial, right? At least right now. I mean, maybe if Adin Ross, Kai, even Dream, or whoever else they get on there, and everybody goes over there and the platform gets really big, then yeah. But as of right now, it's not in a field. I mean, it's good if you can get in, make as much money as you can, and I guess go from there. Yeah. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is try a Kick stream out, or stream a few times on Kick, see what happens. But I don't have high hopes on it, I guess. But you never know. I could get on there and I could do really well. I could do really well. I don't know. I'm going to go watch the rest of the South Park. A elephant makes love to a... Okay. Don't know why I wanted to not read that sentence, but I don't know much about Adin Ross, but to me, he sounds like an annoying hype man. I agree with that. I feel like he is a little bit more of a hype man. I just feel like he's not 100% trustworthy. To me, I rather watch someone that entertains more in the aspect of entertaining and not just trying to rely. He does rely a little bit on his chat, but I don't know how to say it, or explain it, but I don't know. I just never really been a big fan of Adin Ross. And this is another reason why Speed and Kai, they also do a little bit of yelling. Kai's a little bit more. I've watched a few minutes of Kai, and he can be funny and he can do some stuff, but he does a lot of yelling. Same with Adin and same with Speed. And to me personally, and that's probably just because I'm older, but yelling just it just gets boring after a while. You can yell, and then after a while you're just like, is this all he does is just yell? But like I said, I don't really watch those three as much. So why is it such a short stream? Because I've been trying to go to bed at 10 o'clock. It is about 9:22. And I didn't really have a big plan for this. I almost thought about canceling it today, but I was like, I'm just going to do a quick stream, kind of just explain what's going to be going on with the channel, and kind of just talk for a little bit. That's kind of why it's not going to be such a big stream. I think there's been a bunch of these streaming platform. Mixer, thank you. I was trying to think of the platform earlier. Like Mixer and Kick, etc., that people say is going to be huge. and whatever, and then like 2 years later they're completely forgotten. My thing is like I don't think platforms understand the longevity of it. I think, like, for example, with Kick, this is the reason why I don't think Kick is going to last as long as a lot of people think. It's literally a copy source of Twitch. It's literally a copy clone of Twitch. If you look at Kick and Twitch, they look just the same. And the only way I could see Kick doing well, before I continue, is if they fix everything wrong with Twitch. Which one of the things is that you can make a lot of money on Twitch or on Kick. You can make, I think it's like 90%, but you have to hope that the parent company, which is Stake, doesn't go, okay, we're spending way too much money trying to keep Kick alive and paying all these people out, and them changing all the rulings or whatever the case being. But the biggest thing is longevity of people watching. If you can beat Kick or beat Twitch and become the new Twitch, then you have it easy. If you can fix all the things that are wrong with Twitch, then you have it easy. But the biggest thing is you can bring all these big streamers into Kick, for example, but if the people aren't coming from Twitch to Kick for those streamers, then they're not going to care. Because what happens is generally on these platforms, and you can see it when you ask people to come from your Twitch to your YouTube, not everybody comes. But if you're on, let's say on Twitch, and you grow up, you're getting like 60, 70,000 people watching on a daily. You go to Kick, and you try to bring those people, let's say only 10,000 actively watch your stream there. The people that had stayed on Twitch are going to stay on Twitch. They're going to find someone new to watch. They're not going to move over because it's a whole... They dedicated most of their time to Twitch. They like Twitch. They have points on Twitch. They have an account on Twitch. They don't want to go to a completely new streaming platform and start all over again. They want it where they generally go. That's why a lot of people that watch on YouTube generally watch on YouTube. They don't go on Rumble. They don't go on all this because they like what is there. They don't want to go to a different platform and learn everything that's new there. Like, the only way I can see Kick doing it is if they get the people, they make the platform better than Twitch, and they can prove that more eyes on the platform is proving. But just right now, I don't think it's gonna happen. But I don't know. Like, businesses that you think are going to fail do really well. It's all about the changes that they do. Honestly, I'm kind of seeing this pattern in video games too. Like, they call it a game killer, and then the game flops hard and becomes irrelevant fast. Well, the major thing, like, for example, of video games is they put so much hype around the video game, or they don't do the video game any justice. Like, so many games nowadays are online, multiplayer based, and they're like a live service type game. So, for example, Multiverse. Multiverse came out, was in beta. They took it down. It's not, I don't think it's active anymore. And they're doing a release of the game later this year. But that game was dying off. And it's because when you have a live service game, but you're not really changing the game much, or you're not making sure that the core game is fun, people just start losing interest. And definitely when you have more and more, and some of these games like Call of Duty, Multiverse, all these live service games, they require you to be on. A lot of people just get tired of playing the same game over and over again just to get a skin, or just to get this, or just to get that. So that's kind of why, like, a lot of games nowadays don't focus on the core of just making it fun. They focus on the what can we do to get a game out, and what can we do to kind of keep someone playing for as long as we can. And then that's kind of why it dies off. I could be wrong, but I think Speed's popularity has kind of went down since that scam video. Used to see him everywhere, and now I haven't seen a single clip of him anywhere. I guess it comes down to how much, because YouTube works in a way of, like, it comes off of how much you watch that person. So if you watch a lot of Speed, and then once that scam thing happened, you stop kind of watching Speed, you won't get recommended much Speed content. Because I would say, like, I was getting recommended Speed a little bit, but that was just because I was not watching his video, but watching some videos about Speed.
And then that's kind of why like speed was still, you know, kind of in my recommended or whatever the case. But since I really haven't seen anything about speed, I haven't really, you know, seen much. But I think he's still fairly popular. I mean, I'm on his channel right now, and he's still pulling at least 700,000 to 1 mil. So he's still pulling in like a decent amount. But I guess it also could come down to how much times he's been streaming as well. Brett, you should start your own streaming platform. You know how much that would take me to try to start my own streaming platform? Also, you need a lot of money to have a streaming platform. Like, it costs a lot of money to keep one running. That's kind of why, like, a lot of streaming platforms die off. Because it costs a lot of money to keep them running. Honestly, if I had Stick of Truth, I would speedrun it right now. Well, hopefully you can get it one day, Flurpy, so we can actually get you to play it. Where the heck did Patty go? He disappeared, and I haven't heard from him in a while. Also, I miss you too, Retro. You don't show up as much as you used to. It's also my fault, too. I haven't been streaming or posting much. I've just been kind of slumped out. I don't even know. I barely talk to Patty anymore. Kiddo posted a video a while ago. He posted two, but he posted a video a while ago, and I said something. He didn't even say anything back, but I'm just surprised that Kiddo or Patty still has 1.22 when he barely posts. So he hasn't posted a video in a month. His last short was... I don't know when his last short was.
Too, but
it was just basically the reason you need to subscribe to him. Does it show me the day? I can't see what day his last short was. It's not showing me. And then his last live stream was 9 months ago. So he hasn't done anything in about, let's say 3 months. About 2 months. Roughly about 2 months he hasn't done anything. I don't know. I don't really keep track of Patty and Kiddo anymore because they say they're going to come back and then they don't. Then they say they're going to do this and then they don't. I don't know. I just don't really watch them or talk to them much. Like, I've seen Cyberpunk being called a GTA killer. As far as I know, it flopped hard and hasn't barely reached the amount of cash GTA seen monthly. Same with Battlefield, Multiverse, etc. Well, Cyberpunk now, if you play Cyberpunk now, it is a good game. But if you got Cyberpunk at the beginning, it flopped. It wasn't that good. And that generally what stops games also from doing well is that if they originally come out, they suck, then it dies off. That's why some gaming companies will push them back. I feel like that's one reason why Starfield keeps being pushed back. That's why the Redfall has been pushed back. Suicide Squad, the new Suicide Squad has been pushed back a few times. But I think people are just sick and tired of games coming out and just being the same thing. I think people just want good games, and companies are like, how can we milk them? We want more money. Let's milk them. And people are just sick and tired of it. So I think one day gaming companies are just going to start losing money because people just won't want to buy their games anymore or won't play their games anymore. Brady, I've been busy with school end of semester. I know it's good, man. I was just joking around. I never saw Multiverses as a smash killer, but I did think it had potential that I feel like they never fully reach into. It can still be enjoyable, though. So here's the thing with Multiverses. Multiverses could have been really good. The only thing I feel like that stopped Multiverses from being good is it didn't have what made Smash Bros. Good. Smash Bros. They had a core game that you could play offline and you could still come back to. Like, they had their story modes. They had that, like, light mode in the recent one where you had to, like, fight people to unlock them. You had to do these certain things to unlock, you know. So there wasn't just the core battle people online. There was, like, you can make characters. There's more to the core game than there was to Multiverses. Multiverses, they took forever to drop characters. The gameplay was literally just you fight people and that's it online. So the game itself was just not as it wasn't there. Where Smash Bros, they have a lot of other stuff. How's Emma and the cats? Emma's been pretty good working. Cat's been pretty good too. We have to give Sheldon more freaking hyperthyroid medication. We have to give him 1.5 now because he lost some weight and his blood was high or something like that. So yeah, we have to give him more. I know where Brady has been. Yeah, me and Crowdnut has been together. Sega bought Angry Birds. Oh gosh, that's gonna be fun. I think they wanted to release it early because of the hype, which I think is why it ended up in the state that it did. Well, one reason too is with Cyberpunk, they delayed it so many times that I think they just got to the point that they were losing so much money that they just got to the point of just releasing it. Brady, how come you never retweet my tweets? One, I'm barely on Twitter. I get on Twitter for like probably 20 minutes in the morning, and then I hop off. I'm barely on Twitter. B, in my opinion, when I go to retweet something, I don't retweet something because someone asks me to. I retweet something because I relate with it, and generally it's not much. Because if I retweet something, it's either got to be bigger than half the stuff that I do, because then I want my people that follow me to see that. Or, I guess it's just be like, oh yeah, this is cool. And I think it's awesome. Where if like I were to retweet one of your tweets, Retro, it's not really going to do much. I mean, maybe like some of the fans that watch here, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's not really going to benefit you for me just retweeting it. What happened to spreading the love, supporting small YouTubers? I'm sorry. I just don't get on Twitter as much. I keep saying I do need to get back in my social medias, but honestly, I just don't get into Twitter as much. I'm gonna beg my mom for an Xbox One so I can play the Fractured Butthole. Hey, sometimes you gotta have that fractured butthole. Multiverses was more your casual fighting game rather than the competitive. I feel like it's pretty easy to stay into the arena than Smash and etc. That's why I felt like it made it too easy. Now, I mean, yeah, I agree with you on that, Ben. I also think that if anything, they should have made it more like, what was that one fighting game? Brawlhalla. I think Multiverses should have made their game more like Brawlhalla, but better. Because if they would have done that, I think a lot more people would have actually played Multiverses. Because Multiverses, it dropped. It had a lot of big YouTubers hyped for it. And then now not a lot of big YouTubers play. And now it's kind of like dead. So I think it's just one of those things that, I think that you really have to make sure that that core gameplay is there. Now I need to get to 1K quickly so I can get monetized. I plan on vlogging over the summer. Sorry, I was trying to read the message above yours, Retro. Well... Oh, excuse me. What is your plan for vlogs? Are you just going to vlog random daily life stuff? Like, Multiverses has new characters every 2 weeks from what I remember, but anything else takes ages. I think since release it has 3 new maps with 1 later being removed. So... I actually did kind of look into that a little bit. So their plan was like every season they're going to drop maps, they're going to drop characters, they're going to do a bunch. But I think it was like after the 3rd or 4th season, they literally weren't dropping characters. Like for that full season, they're going to drop like 2, 3, how many ever characters that they had planned. But then they just stopped. Like they weren't even dropping the characters they said they were going to drop. Same with the maps. And that's one of the things, like when you make a live service game, you need to make sure that the stuff that you're putting out on that game is actually what you're dropping out. So, yeah, but I'm going to end here. Sorry, everybody, that it was shorter. I'm going to probably try to get back into streaming again. Just trying to get back into fixing my mind, trying to get back into just enjoying life. Like I said, I think... Once I get to the point where I'm able to afford my bills and all of that and not have to struggle, like, because I'm affording them, I'm just not able to keep on them. I think I'll be able to be just like happy and enjoy and just be like less stressed because I want to be like, well, how am I going to pay this bill? But yeah, so I'm going to end it here. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in with me, staying with me. I understand streams, videos have been slow, trying to restructure and get back into it. But yeah, thank you guys again for supporting, for watching, and enjoying the content with me. I'm going to hop off. Enjoy the rest of your guys' night.